I'd like to welcome our first guest here on the show today, James Lane. We are at Angelo's restaurant. Thank you so much for being a part of our show.
Welcome, James.
Glad to be here.
We are so excited about being at this restaurant. Tell us a little bit about the history of the restaurant. When did you open?
We opened 2003, the fall of 2003. It's been about 11 years ago.
Had you been in this business prior to being here, James?
I have. I worked at an Italian restaurant at Broadway at the beach, Myrtle Beach, really seasonal, busy place. So it was nice to come to a smaller town where we could really get to know the guests.
Well, that's great.
And where is this restaurant located?
This is 110 Shallotte Crossing, right across from Belk or Home Depot, right in the middle of Shallotte.
Right. And you said you were talking about your old restaurant was seasonal. We're open year-round here, correct?
Year-round, 7 days a week, lunch and dinner, year-round. We close Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving. But other than those holidays,
you're here.
We're open.
Did you take reservations?
For large parties, 8 or more, yes, we recommend reservations.
Okay, and we talked a little bit about earlier, you do a lot for the community and the locals around here. Tell us a little bit about the charities and stuff like that you do.
Well, one thing great about being in Shallotte and small towns, you get to know folks. Right. You meet them, you introduce yourself, and you have a relationship with them. So, First Tea's one of the ones we really feel led to get behind and promote. Literacy Council's another. We do fundraisers for Hope Harbor. Just a few, and any local charity, preferably local, is who we really want to support.
And now these events that you have, I know you were telling us before we got started that First Tea's in here about once a month doing some type of fundraiser. If folks want to find out about these events and come support these charities and also have a great meal here at Angelo's, they can find that information on your website, correct?
Some of the information is on the website. The best thing to do is call the restaurant, get on our email list, so they'll be up to date on everything.
That's good.
What's the next event that you're doing?
We're doing November 10th. We're doing a fundraiser for First Tea. There'll be a 5-course wine dinner. It'll start with a white and finish with a red and a sweet. And then in January, we'll do Literacy Council, and that'll be a great event.
Great, great. Another thing I want to ask you about, James, is we're standing here in front of your wine selection. I understand you guys have a great selection of wines here, and of course, being that you're an Italian restaurant, wine is a very important part of the meal when you're eating Italian food. Could you tell us a little bit about your wine selection?
Sure. In Italy, wine is food, I believe.
Yes.
They don't look at it as something that's away from the meal. It's always enjoyed with the meal. And last year, a year and a half ago, we dedicated a lot of time to our wine list and really expanded our wine. Wine Spectator gave us an award.
That's awesome.
So we've been honored nationally by Wine Spectator for a great Italian wine list.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about your menu selections. What type of food you have, what's your favorite, what most people come into this restaurant for?
Well, we have everything's fresh, homemade pastas is a big draw right now. Everybody loves the fresh homemade pastas. It's the fall season. Everybody wants a big plate of pasta.
Mm-hmm.
And
good
that's
comfort food.
Good comfort food. And that's really what we do best is Italian comfort food, from a braised short rib to a bowl of spaghetti with meat sauce to just a lasagna, which is, who doesn't want
good lasagna?
A good lasagna.
Going back to the braised short rib, James, there was actually an event here that you took part in through South Brunswick Islands Rotary, which is called Children Grilled, and this was their second annual event held out at Brunswick Community College, and it's my understanding that this actually won the People's Choice Award for that event this year. So there's another award and accolade that you've got to hang on the wall.
Yeah, it was great. We didn't go expecting to win or trying to win. We just went. They asked us to come out. We went because it's a local charity, and they called our name, and we love our food. We know it's good, but that's not why we went. So to win was excellent.
An added.
It was really nice. Really.
Right. What's your favorite food item on the menu?
I'd say my favorite. It really changes a lot. I think with the weather, with the seasons. Yeah, summertime you want a white wine and something light, and in the fall you want something heavy. But just a pizza, margarita pizza, day in and day out. Fresh tomatoes, fresh basil, fresh mozzarella is
hard to beat. Good pizza.
That's very good.
So we're looking here. My juices are flowing. My mouth's starting to water. We've got some. This is an appetizer. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
It's a seared scallop. We've seared it and put it over a homemade pesto, fresh pesto, basil, garlic, salt, pepper. It's just all fresh, made right in-house ingredients.
Sounds awesome.
I'm about ready to try something. What about you guys? James, I'll let you do the honors since it's your food.
Okay, all right.
Serving us what you want us to have.
Just dig in.
Okay.
I say dig in, eat. Grab one.
Can't wait. I love good scallops. Now,
Very good.
we should eat. This is with the white wine?
The white,
The sparkling?
The sparkling Prosecco. It's from the northern Italy. Cheers.
That's very good.
It really cuts
Very
through the
refreshing.
pesto.
Yes.
Refreshing. Good drink at the beginning of the night.
Right.
You don't have to think about it. It's just a nice, refreshing drink. You can talk,
Got
walk
that
around, and
sparkle to it.
yes, right.
That fizz. I like that. I like
And tell
that.
us about our second item.
What we have here is a braised short rib.
Okay.
It's seared on the outside, cooked for 4 to 5 hours, so it's falling off the bone. It's a Piedmont dish, northern Italy, but it's really a super fall, winter dish. Paired with a big red wine from Tuscany, you can't miss.
And this is a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Cabernet Sauvignon from Tuscany.
Good.
And Tuscany, Italy's not known for Cabernet, but they make some great, super tasty Cabernets.
What do you say we dig in? Yeah. I won't be shy.
Go ahead.
I may make a mess here.
Okay.
And that is over a bed of mashed potatoes, cream potatoes.
Garlic mashed potatoes.
Great flavor. It's not dry. Great.
I actually had this while we were at Children Grilled, and it is an awesome dish.
Well, James, both those items are wonderful.
Delicious.
I know. I enjoyed the wine. Thank you so much for being a part of our show. If someone is interested in making reservations or has a question, anything about the restaurant, how will they contact you?
The best way I always say is call us personally, contact us, call the restaurant, email us at angelos@atmc.net. Call us 910-754-2334 is the contact for the restaurant. And we're always here. Ask to speak to me or one of the managers, and we'll give you any information, reservations you need, or questions you may have about an event.
I think I'll be calling tonight, setting up my next reservation after this little whetting my appetite here.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Great. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
We'll be right back.